Okay, our panels are here and unloaded. We have them sitting in front of the trailer. I did a test to ensure continuity, and just sitting up in the sun with it way over there, I was getting 42 volts out of the panels. So now I'm going to set up my positive and negative wire so I know which is which, and we'll go from there. I have my connectors made, my positive and negative. I'm looking to do a concept test. So I'm going to go up on the roof. I'm going to put them into the combiner box, bring them down over the side of the trailer. Combiner box is right up there on the roof. Go over the side of the trailer and bring them down. I'm going to lean up a couple of paddles here, connect them together, and we're going to do a test to see what we get coming in, if anything. Windy up here this morning, this afternoon, whatever it is. End of the day. Whoop. Yeah, it's a little windy up here. Little windy. This one already. It's got to be smarter than the device. Some days that can be difficult. Should have made these thread in. All right. So my plan is to have the positive lead in the front and the negative lead in the back. The negative's going to go all the way to the back of the trailer. That can come later. Remember, this is just a test to see how this is going to work. Since everything's wired in all the way down below, it seemed to make more sense to me to plug them in up here than to unhook everything down below and start it over. Okay, bye-bye. Combiner box is closed. Wires are hooked up. Cut down for today. If you've never used these 3-piece waterproof knockout seals, these things are phenomenal. Would have preferred to have had 1/2 inch, but I took what they had. Okay, back down here on the bottom. Let's see if I can figure out how I'm going to do this. I don't want to slide them that much. Looking better to use that one. They're already out. That's all right. This one's up. Like that. Mary, can you come here for a minute? steady that. And try to reach in here and get one of these corners. Plug these together. Alright, and then I need one teeth from over here. Actually, I need both of them from over here. Now, I'm going to see if I can move this over next to that one. Plug this in. Behind the dome. Turn on our circuit breakers and see if we start getting power. Good angle. Getting 42 watts.
Oh.
We are charging. At that angle with 2 panels right now, we're charging.
Wow.
It's less than what we're using, but I mean, look at the angle.
I know.
I cannot complain about that. Okay. The sun is like almost 90 degrees to our panels. Way off to the side. I only have 2 panels tipped up. And we're getting 42 watts off of that right now. And it's almost sunset. I cannot complain. I am happy with that. It is 5:32 in the evening. The sun is way over there. And our panels are right here. So almost sideways to, I bet we're 70 degrees to the panels. Off to the side. And according to my controls, I'm pulling, well, I was pulling 21, now I'm pulling 16 watts off those panels still. Still getting 16 watts. That's unbelievable. Fabricating some more this morning, working on figuring out how the panels are going to mount to the mounts that I'm fabricating. I have that done. I have 3 mounts on the first panel ready to go up on the roof. So I'll show that to you. So our 2 panels that have been up leaning against the trailer. I've been struggling to get over 40 to 60 watts in the mornings early. I came out here this morning, noticed the shadow of one of the chairs was across the panels. I moved the chair and we jumped to 183 watts. So that made me delighted. So far everything is looking superb for this going up. So without further ado, I am going to work on getting this first panel up onto the roof. And then I will get it mounted down and show you what we have. Okay. Okay, the first panel is up on the roof, bolted down. It was not as easy as I was hoping it would be, but it's working as well as I hoped. So here is a chance to see the panel. And it will hinge all the way to a full 90 for me to work on it. Power put a bracket to hold that in here. These will run, and my cabling will run down under my channels. That should work very well. So, one up. I like it. One panel up, 3 to go. Although it's already afternoon, so I suspect I'll only get one more panel today. But we'll get where we get, and I can plug them together and have them generating power on the roof. That will be very good. Awesome. 2 panels mounted onto the roof. The rear panel closest to me, I'm going to readjust a little bit. I'm going to bring it back about 5-6 inches. That'll give me the spacing I want. Be 6 inches from the end of the rail on that end, 1 inch between them. So I got to do some calculating, figure out exactly how far back I move it, but it's about 4 or 5 inches. And that all looks really good. I think my next step is to, while I'm up here, I'll probably try to figure out my angle for my diagonal supports for standing them. And then probably start building the 3rd panel, get ready to bring it up. Okay, that's it for the moment. The 3rd panel is leaned up against the back of the truck, ready to pull up onto the trailer and put down in place. Okay. Sorry. That was important to not drop. Not losing it. All right, there's the panel. Okay, 3 panels up on the roof, all adjusted, set where I want them. Got an inch between panels, and I'll hold that all the way down to the back end. Give me 6 inches off the back of the rail. And I've got good clearance between the antenna and the combiner box and the front panel. So we look good here. So I think that's a wrap for tonight. Tomorrow we'll look at tipping them and wiring them. All right. Okay, it's the 3rd day of working on the solar panels up on the roof. And I have 3 panels up, tilted. I've got some wire coming off the edge of the roof down to the 2 panels that are still leaned up and strapped to the side of the trailer. I have to wait till Monday to go to Phoenix and get the parts to build the rest of the tilt brackets. And then I can get all 5 of them up there. Ran short on wire. Couldn't find what I needed in town. They were out, so I settled for some number 12 THHN just to drop off the roof down to the lower panel so I could get all 5 producing power. And we are getting about 1,400 watts right now, the peak of the day. And I think it looks fantastic. A little more work to do on it next week, but no complaints at all. I think I'll go up on the roof, see how my shadowing looks for adding panels to the other side later, because that'll be the next step. So we'll look at that in a moment. Okay, here we are up on the roof. That's not bad. Shadows don't even reach the other side, so that's awesome. And if I raise them up, even with the top of the air conditioners like I want to, before I tilt, and I should have no shadowing at all. That should work well. Okay, let's look at producing a video and get this out. Not filmed yet, and I probably should, is my wiring mess that I have right now. The batteries are back in where the notch in the wall is. 8 Battleborn Game Changer 3 batteries back there, so roughly 21,000 amp hours, or 21,000 watts. And that's pretty much the whole system. Second solar charger is not hooked up yet. The wires for it are just laying there, nothing on the roof yet. But it's where we're at and what we've got so far.